Hey, what's up? You know, some things in life come crashing down like a freight train, and you have no idea what hit you. That's exactly how the Fukang meteorite landed here on Earth. We're talking about a space rock that's got people in the science world losing their minds. You ever seen something that was just so out of place it made you think? That's what this meteorite is. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this. Stick around because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's start with the basics. You know those meteorites that fall from the sky and get scientists all hyped up? Yeah, the Fukang meteorite is one of those, but it's in a class of its own. Discovered in 2000 in China, it didn't just fall out of the sky like your typical rock. Nah, this one was different. It's a stony iron meteorite. Rare as hell, and it's got a secret. See, most meteorites we find are either rock or metal, but this one's a combo. It's like a hybrid, a mashup of two worlds, and it makes scientists go crazy because it holds clues about the universe's deep secrets. Think of it like that one mystery movie you just can't stop thinking about. The twist is, the Fukang meteorite's got this gorgeous metallic sheen that makes it look almost otherworldly. You're staring at it and thinking, this came from space? And yeah, it did. But don't get too comfy yet. This rock's got more to it than just looks. Now let's talk about what sets this bad boy apart. It's not just some rock, it's got history baked into it. This meteorite is around 4.6 billion years old. That's older than your grandma's collection of antique plates. It's got fragments of the early solar system in it, stuff that came before Earth even existed. And it's not like you're just looking at some dusty old fossil either. It's made of this thing called olivine, a mineral that can handle some serious heat, which means this thing probably passed through some fiery chaos before it hit Earth. But hold up, the Fukang meteorite doesn't just have cool minerals. No. Inside it, there's this almost magnetic mystery. It's got a structure that's unlike anything we've ever found on Earth. Layers upon layers, like some kind of cosmic onion, with each layer telling a different story. A story of creation, destruction, and everything in between. The more we study it, the more we realize how much we don't know. So yeah, this isn't just another rock. You might be sitting there wondering, okay, cool, but why should I care about a rock from space? Well, here's the thing. Understanding the Fukang meteorite means understanding how planets and other celestial bodies form. It's like taking a snapshot of the universe when it was in its wildest, most chaotic stage. Just like every great mystery, it keeps giving us more questions than answers. What if we could figure out how life started? Just by analyzing a rock. Imagine that, solving the origin of life one fragment at a time. That's some mind-blowing stuff. Plus, this meteorite is a peek into how space operates. Why do some planets have iron cores while others are more rocky? How does our own Earth stack up against the rest of the universe? These are the kinds of things that keep astrophysicists up at night. And honestly, it might just make you rethink how you look at space itself. Okay, now let's talk about the people who are really obsessed with this thing, the scientists. You've got researchers all over the world trying to get their hands on this thing. Why? Because studying meteorites like the Fukang gives them insight into how our planet came to be. We're talking about space fossils here. When scientists analyze the material inside, they're looking at clues from the birth of our solar system. It's not just nerdy talk, it's the foundation of everything we know about Earth. Imagine holding a piece of the very building blocks of our planet in your hand. Sounds insane, right? But that's the power of a meteorite like Fukang. And yeah, they've been doing some serious deep dives. From chemical analysis to figuring out the isotope ratios, they're using everything in their playbook to unlock this thing's secrets. So when someone tells you a meteorite is just a rock, you'll know better. This is a cosmic puzzle that could change everything we know about Earth. But let's hit the real gold here, the Fukang meteorite's connection to Earth. You see, this rock didn't just fall here by chance. It's got a direct link to how Earth came to be. When the solar system was forming, things were messy, collisions, explosions, things being thrown around left and right. That's when the Fukang meteorite was born. It's like a snapshot of the chaotic period when the Earth was coming into shape. Think of it like the opening scenes of a blockbuster action movie. Chaos, destruction, and the beginning of something powerful. And just like in the movies, things settle down, but not before leaving a trail of evidence. This meteorite could help us understand how Earth became habitable, how our planet formed its core, and maybe even how other planets in our solar system developed. So when you look at this rock, you're not just looking at a chunk of space, you're looking at a key piece in the puzzle of how life on Earth started, and maybe even how life exists elsewhere. That's some real science fiction material right there. Alright, enough of the backstory. Let's talk future. Scientists are getting better at analyzing meteorites like the Fukang one. They've developed some next-level techniques that allow them to pull out information from these rocks that we could have never imagined just a few decades ago. This could lead to some serious breakthroughs, like understanding how Earth's core works, or even how the planet cooled down and got its atmosphere. The Fukang meteorite could hold the answers to some of the most pressing questions in space science. But it's not just about Earth. What if studying this rock helps us understand how to find life on other planets? You ever think about that? The potential for exploring new frontiers just went way up. The Fukang meteorite might just be the key to pushing the boundaries of space exploration. And if that's not exciting, I don't know what is. But here's the kicker. There's still so much we don't know about this thing. It's like a locked door that scientists are still trying to break down. Every answer they get leads to 2 more questions. And that's the beauty of it. The Fukang meteorite is a mystery, and every time we dig into it, we find something that makes us look at the universe a little differently. Some of you might be wondering, is this really all that important? Well, yeah, if we're ever going to figure out how life started, how the Earth was formed, and whether we're alone in the universe, rocks like this one will get us closer. Alright, so what's the bottom line here? The Fukang meteorite isn't just a rock, it's a piece of the universe's story that we're still trying to piece together. It's a reminder that there's still so much we don't know, and it's up to people like you and me to keep asking questions. If this video got you thinking, you're on the right track. We've only scratched the surface, and there's a lot more out there to discover. And hey, if you want to keep learning, check out the next video, where we break down more mysteries of space and science. You won't regret it. Catch you in the next video, and remember, stay curious.